You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times. So, you know, if I burn out, I burn out.
Pierce had it poked away, stolen by Jordan. Lojas down on the floor. It's loose to Humphries. 4 to shoot. Humphries 3.
You like the idea. Jordan coming up with the steal.
Oh, look
again.
at that. The 40-year-old dives to the hard.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
To have a long career, that's the goal. To be in the league for 20 years. I tell you, that's the goal.
You know, it's all about winning championships and winning.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play.
Kevin Durant jumped on LeBron's podcast and said something that crossed a real line. And LeBron just sat there laughing like it was nothing. They had no clue the chaos they were about to unleash. What sounded like slick commentary quickly felt like subtle shots at Michael Jordan's legacy. Almost like they thought nobody would notice. Big mistake. Former players fired back fast, fans went wild online, and Jordan's legacy answered the only way it ever does, with cold, undeniable facts. Suddenly, Durant and LeBron looked like they stepped into a debate they weren't ready for. This all went down on Mind the Game, the show LeBron runs with JJ Redick. Durant and Steve Nash pulled up expecting pure basketball talk. But instead of X's and O's, the vibe shifted. It turned into quiet shade from two modern superstars tossing light jabs at the greatest to ever touch a ball. They were smiling like it was clever.
10, 12 years in, I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. Like, but do I still want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Because you know how hard it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight.
Coward.
We come to practice, he's on one leg. Like he was hurt the second year, he was on one leg the whole year and played 82 games. Wow. Like, and so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so he's like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit out? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit? I gotta be there.
I twisted my ankle and I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you know, you twist your ankle, young fella, come over and sit with me. You know, this is, you need to. I said, no, man, I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. You know, I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an.
Meanwhile, the whole basketball world was watching every word explode in real time. Durant started by talking about commitment. He said veterans hit a point where they asked themselves if they still want to keep grinding. Fair point. Then he dropped the line that set everything off. Durant said, some people say, I want to go play baseball. Yeah, and then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight. The room paused. Then LeBron burst out laughing. Not a soft chuckle, but that knowing laugh that says, we all know who this is about. Everybody watching caught it instantly. Durant was clearly pointing at Michael Jordan stepping away to play baseball, while LeBron has stacked over 2 decades straight in the league. The implication, Jordan walked away. LeBron stayed. Longevity versus dominance. Volume versus peak greatness. And that comparison lit a fire. Steve Nash was nodding along. LeBron kept laughing. And just like that, this stopped being casual conversation. It turned into a narrative. A slick attempt to reshape history and suggest that sticking around forever means more than being untouchable at your peak. Like longevity suddenly beats dominance. That's where the whole argument cracks. Because they skipped the one fact that destroys everything they were implying.
Maker Nerd asks, why is the triangle offense less utilized in today's game?
To try to run the triangle offense right now, it'd be very challenging just because how the game is played and also how defense is covering.
10 to shoot. Jake going right to the rack. No defensive communication.
Why is ring culture so much more prevalent in the NBA than in other sports?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the A-all, B-all of everything.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Garth Gilmore told me one time, he played for Chicago, he said, if you expect to play a long time in this league, you better quit mopping up the floor. And I thought, well, he's crazy because that's what basketball is all about.
Bird takes it away from Wilkins, goes to the floor and gets it. Gets it up ahead.
Michael Jordan didn't walk away in 1993 because he was bored. He didn't leave because the league felt easy. He didn't need a new hobby. His father, James Jordan, was murdered during a robbery, shot and left on the side of the road. The man who built his mindset, who pushed him, who believed in him before the world did, was suddenly gone while Jordan was on top of the basketball world.
You have to really play hard. Does that hurt you physically?
No, because when I play hard all the time. You know, there's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times.
It might not be in the team's best interest, in your best interest to play all 82. Is that something you thought about at all since you made the goal?
I mean, that's a goal, but yeah, we'll see.
The next day,
I'm available to go and be in the pro. If OBJ shows up, he might score 100.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day.
After 3 straight championships, Jordan didn't quit. He grieved. He stepped back to process the loss, to honor his father, and to chase the baseball dream they once talked about together. That wasn't weakness, that was pain. So when Kevin Durant casually says, some people go play baseball with that confident grin, it's not some clever comparison. It brushes over a real tragedy. It reduces one of the darkest moments of Jordan's life into a quick joke for podcast laughs. That decision wasn't about competition, it was about loss. And LeBron laughing beside him made it heavier.
Fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me and I want to shut him up. So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
What do you think of when you hear the term load management thrown around?
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress.
In that moment, he stamped approval on the narrative without mentioning any context. No one brought up James Jordan. No one paused to recognize what really happened. They threw the line out there and moved forward like it was harmless. But look at the timing of Jordan's retirements. Was it after a first-round exit? After a finals embarrassment? After a broken roster? Not even close. Michael Jordan stepped away after winning his 3rd straight championship. A 3-peat, he climbed to the very top of basketball. A level even legends like Magic, Bird, and Isaiah Thomas never hit in 3 straight years. And he did it while carrying personal grief most people wouldn't even function through, let alone dominate with. From 1991 to 1993, every serious analyst agrees on one thing. That was the most dominant stretch the game has ever seen. Jordan at full power, peak confidence, peak skill, peak killer instinct. Calling that quitting isn't just wrong, it's straight disrespect. Now here's where the irony gets loud. The man tossing shade at Jordan is Kevin Durant, a player whose career has been shaped by decisions people still debate to this day. In 2016, after blowing a 3-1 lead to the Warriors in the Western Conference Finals, Durant didn't run back. He didn't regroup and try to take them down. He joined them. A 73-win team already stacked with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Fans called it the easiest road ever taken. Players questioned it. The heat was real. Then came Brooklyn. When things got rocky, Durant asked out. The experiment fell apart, and instead of grinding through it, he requested a trade. Next stop, Phoenix. Another fresh situation. And before 3 full seasons even passed, he pushed for another move. And this is the same guy hinting that Michael Jordan walked away, the same player who shifted teams when the pressure turned up. That contrast speaks for itself. The comparison doesn't land the way he thought it would. If anything, it flips the spotlight right back on him. And the irony hits hard, always searching for the easiest path to a title. And Durant isn't alone in that pattern. LeBron's history shows similar moves. When things got tough in Cleveland the first time, he left for Miami to team up with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh after falling short on his own. That wasn't patience, that was a reset. When Miami started slowing down in 2014, he headed back to Cleveland. Then when tension rose there, he didn't stay and grind it out. He moved to Los Angeles. Each time pressure built, there was another exit available. So hearing both of them sit on a podcast and joke about Michael Jordan stepping away after a three-peat while grieving his father's murder takes serious boldness and very little reflection. And it didn't end there. Durant pushed it further. He said the real goal shouldn't be championships or MVPs or squeezing every ounce out of your prime. It should be lasting 20 years. As if just being around is the ultimate proof of greatness. He made longevity sound like the crown jewel. Just show up, stay employed, keep clocking seasons. LeBron nodded along like it was deep wisdom, like playing forever outweighs dominating your era. But this is where Michael Jordan's mindset flips their whole argument without him even speaking. Jordan never chased years, he chased standards. Every season had one focus: be the best version of himself, raise his team, win titles, grab MVPs, dominate offense and defense, and empty the tank completely. If that meant a shorter career, so be it. He said it clearly. If he burned out, he burned out. He'd walk away satisfied. Jordan wasn't fixated on surviving seasons. He was locked in on perfection. That's the gap they brushed past. And that difference changes the entire conversation. He never cared about dragging his career out to 20 seasons. He cared about being the best, about winning at the highest level, about building a legacy built on dominance, not just durability. And that mindset completely exposes how weak Durant's argument sounds. Durant framed it like the goal is simply to last 20 years, hang around, collect checks, survive the grind. Not chase greatness, not stretch your limits, not own an era. Jordan played 15 seasons total, really 13 full ones when you account for the retirements. And in that window, he built something that feels unreal. 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, 10 scoring titles, 9 all-defensive selections. That's not just impressive. That's basketball perfection, a standard nobody else has reached. Now compare that to Durant and LeBron combined. Together they've logged 39 seasons, almost 3 times Jordan's prime years, nearly 4 decades of court time. And the total, 6 championships, 5 MVPs, 6 finals MVPs, 5 scoring titles, 5 all-defensive nods, almost 40 years combined to match what Jordan did nearly on his own in just over a decade. That's the gap. Twice the seasons, not the same dominance. That's the real difference between lasting long and being legendary. If you rock with real basketball debates like this, hit like, subscribe, and share your take below. Let's talk about it.